Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
I think we're ready.
We are?
We have Robb Fesig.
Thank you.
Normally call him Fesig.
Or Fesig.
Fesig. Or, well, we have lots of names for you.
Yeah.
Actually, Rich Waugh calls you from your Middle Eastern name, Iraqi Robb.
Right, that's not me.
But it is.
It's not.
It is.
I'm barely...
Rich Waugh said it. Also, by the way, BDM, this episode is sponsored by Berserker Design Metals because...
Is that what that stands for?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yes, for this weekend for the show.
Oh, nice.
For the first.
Nice.
He's a co-sponsor for the guitar we're giving away, but that's not what this is about. This is about you. So, we always start this off with trying to find out what was your first instrument and how old were you?
It was keyboard, and I was approximately 7.
7.
Yes. It was one of those tiny little junky ones, you know?
Did your parents buy it for you?
No, it was my cousin's. I think I might have stole it. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start this off with theft.
I think it came home with me one time.
You know I have a lot of cop shop friends, right?
Oh, no. It's you can steal from your family.
Oh, that's legal.
Plus the statute of limitations. I'm 43 now, so...
Okay, so
it's over.
we're past that now.
Okay, great. All right.
Theft.
Moving on.
We are moving on.
All right.
So, did you continue on with the keyboards?
On and off for a little bit.
What became your very first instrument then? Your real instrument that you chose?
Bass.
Bass.
Absolutely
Was
bass.
there anything between keyboards and bass?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
What age did you pick up bass?
I was 14, I'm going to say.
14.
14. Interesting story.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody watching, you may know Chris Gaitis from Dead Leaves or Jason Walters from Classics Live. Well, they had a band that they practiced in a garage at Chris's house.
This is in Cressona.
That's correct. This was in Cressona. And the bass player at the time was not very reliable. So what they used to have me do was sit there and say, just play the E string. And that's what I would do.
So, that was your very first band then?
Correct.
And that was Tripwire?
Tripwire, yes, that is correct.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So, where did you get the bass?
I don't know who owned that one.
So you stole that one as well?
No.
We'll take that.
No, that was in the garage. It was in the garage when I got there.
Yeah, sure.
It was.
Else's garage. Walk by like, well, I guess they own me. Right. Yeah.
So then I bought a PVT 40. That was my first legit bass.
So your first bass was used?
Correct.
Because I was going to say a T40 is a pretty old bass.
Well, I'm pretty old.
You're not that old.
I actually might have bought it new at Terrace Music.
You might have bought it new.
I might have.
They probably had it that long.
Yeah, it could be.
I remember those basses. I used to buy them at K&S all the time for $40 a pop. With the hard shell case.
Pretty sure I paid like Pretty sure I paid $200 for it.
As soon as somebody opened the case, I'm like, I don't want it. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't want it. They're
well,
like,
if one comes in, I will take it.
Nobody brings them in. Everybody thinks they're worth a fortune. I hate it.
Okay, great. Then I'll take it for whatever you can get it for.
Well, if I get one for $40, you can
for
have
nostalgia reasons.
Okay. Is there a particular color you'd like?
Pearl white.
I don't really care. If one comes in, I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
It'll be your Christmas present from me.
Yay!
You are the giving. So, what was your first playing out gig?
We Tripwire played at the United Cerebral Palsy Ducky Race behind the Cressona Mall in 1992.
Ducky race?
Yes, it was a ducky race.
Did they put ducks in the water and let them go?
I don't actually know that part
I meant
of it.
like rubber ducks, not like actual ducks.
I'm not sure.
That would have been a lot more fun.
Might have been legit ducks. I'm not sure. But
yeah,
it was a benefit for United Cerebral Palsy.
That's pretty cool, though.
It was pretty cool.
It's an admirable thing.
You know what? And I was so nervous. I stood. They had a makeshift kind of riser thing for the drums, and I stood in one spot with my left leg up on the riser the whole time, and I got sunburn on the top of my knee because I didn't move.
All right. Nobody gave you any lotion or nothing, huh?
This was 92. We didn't have lotion.
Oh, they didn't make it back
No.
then. So, what was your first paying gig?
I'm going to say that was either the Schuylkill Haven Legion or it might have been Tellups in Minersville.
And this is still with Tripwire?
That is correct.
So, let's move on from the Tripwire days.
All right.
What came after Tripwire?
I was in a band called Visual Purple.
Again, as a bass player?
Correct.
Okay.
And I think I might have started singing then too. I'm not entirely sure.
Do you remember who was in that band?
Yes, I do. That was myself, Jason Walters, Carmen Soretti, Tom Barnes, and that might have been it.
Are you still in touch with any of those guys?
No, Carmen passed away a number of years ago. I'm guessing I haven't seen Tom in a long, long time. He had a heart attack when he was pretty young. I'm not sure if he's still around. Jason I have seen, and I think those are the only people I mentioned. So yes.
So how long did that band last?
I want to say a year through many different permutations of
Many people
members.
through?
Yeah.
Did you ever play out?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did play out a number of times to mostly empty places.
We've all done those.
And we've done a lot of them.
So after that, where did we go?
Well, then Jason and I...
Jason Walters.
Jason Walters, correct. Now, let me throw the name in here. Mike Gaitis, who is Chris Gaitis' second oldest brother, was the drummer in Tripwire. But that disbanded, and Chris started Bead.
Right.
And Mike was looking for a gig. So Jason and I started playing with Mike. And we started a band. I want to say the name of that band might have been Full Force, maybe? I'm not sure.
Full Force?
Full Force, yes.
Wasn't that Sterling Cook's band?
Might have been
Sterling Cook's
I don't think it was a very original name.
Or something.
Yeah.
Or his album was called Full Force. I had it, whatever it was, I had it.
Chlamydia.
No, never
wasn't
had any of those.
Oh, all right.
No, I definitely never had any sexually transmitted disease.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I had an album called Sexually Transmitted Diseases.
Oh, God.
So now we're back to that. And then, and we also had Steve Moyer Jr. He was in the band as well.
Aha.
And then...
So after Living Color / Full Force / where did we go from there?
Then that disbanded, and I ended up with Keith Fitzgerald, I want to say his name was. Kiefer, as he's commonly known. Dave Weiss and Vinny Weiss, and we were in a band called Anthracite.
And that played out?
That played out as well, yes.
And that lasted for a while, or was that short-lived as well?
No, that lasted about a year.
So a lot of the projects you were involved in went for about a year.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
I didn't think of that, yeah.
Consider, if you compare it to some marriages, that's
true.
That's longevity.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, or people working.
I don't think it's me. That's the problem.
Well, we'll get into that.
Oh, okay,
but
good.
not yet.
Good.
So
All right.
after that band,
yeah, okay.
where did we go from there?
After Anthracite, I got sick of it for quite a while.
This is when you go into hiatus.
Yes, and I sold all my stuff to Musical Round up in Wilkes-Barre and got ripped off like you wouldn't believe.
I don't shop there. I shop at Yin Yang Music.
Yeah, me too. Still kicking myself over that one. And I bought a bunch of tools, and I started doing woodworking, because why not?
Wait a minute. So you sold... Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
So you sold your gear to
Correct.
buy woodworking tools.
That is correct.
And later, he would trade tools in here for music gear.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, Money, you can't take it with you. So, why not just do what you love?
So I ended up with your musical round.
That is
gear
correct.
money.
That is correct. I was screwed twice with that stuff. I might have chlamydia.
How did I screw you?
What? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Do you realize I'm like the Fracolosi Chevrolet of years ago?
I
traded in horses there. At least I don't take horses.
Let me clarify.
Unless somebody's interested in a horse, I'll get you a horse.
Obviously, you can't sell tools for the value for what you paid for them.
I ask you what you want.
Especially when they sit in the garage and rust.
When you come in here, I ask you what you want. If I feel it's a fair deal, I'm willing to give you more
I am aware.
on a trade than most places will.
I have to say, I was joking about that. Yin Yang's the best.
You must want to buy something that had a discount. Don't worry, you're
Well,
not
you didn't
buying
see
it.
me
I know
wait.
you're not buying anything.
Yeah, go
Hey, so do you collect anything? Do you have any hobbies? Because we know the woodworking thing didn't work out.
No, it did not.
No,
I actually got fairly good at it.
What?
Just to toot my own horn a little.
Made a couple pallets?
I don't know. I don't have any hobbies per se. As you know, I'm a network engineer by trade. So I do...
Very good, if I may add.
Thank you. I do a lot of computer stuff. Actually, I'm a big computer gamer.
Do you have a current game that you're
Skyrim.
You're still playing Skyrim?
Still playing Skyrim.
Are you the only guy on the server?
No. Oh, no, it's not a multiplayer. It's not an MMORPG. It's just single player.
How is it not over?
There's mods. You can download content that are created by people just on the internet.
Oh,
and
so it's never going to end.
It's never going to end, yeah.
Unless you and the other 3 people that are still making mods decide, hey, you know what?
Oh, maybe.
I've had enough.
Could be.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And being right, that's my other hobby.
I understand you are now back in it
With a vengeance.
with a vengeance. You're
Yes.
actually playing with one of my distant cousins.
That is correct. Jeff Cawthon. Mm-hmm. Sounds like caution with a lisp.
Right.
Yes.
So, some people had some questions.
Oh, okay. This
The
can't be
audience
fun.
reached out to me early before this episode.
This
And
doesn't feel good.
I understand you're
Okay.
referred to as the management.
That is correct.
And can you tell us what that's about?
It's a joke to start with, but I think it's because it's I don't want to say it's my band because it's not my band. It's our band.
It is your band.
But I'm kind of the unofficial leader.
Okay.
In so much as I was told that I was the leader.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's your band.
So they call me management. And then Mike Timko
is your drummer.
Drummer.
Mike Timko's the drummer.
They formed a union, and now I have to negotiate with their union whenever I want to do something.
Do you charge?
It works very well.
Is there like fees? Do they charge each other or anything like that?
I don't know if they pay union dues.
I would find out. I mean, here we have a 5-cent union due that you have to pay every month.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you're back by about almost like $6.
Oh, wow.
You haven't been paying since I opened.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I have $6. I'll give it to you then.
All right. I appreciate that. So the current band is called what?
After Dark.
And yous are actually yous.
Yes, yous. Yeah.
Yous.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to make sure I use that correctly. Yous. Yins are currently active and playing, and you just actually had a very successful gig at a block party, right?
No, we did not.
No. Did you just play a block party?
No, we did not. We were going to.
Must have been that other band.
It rained.
Well, what did you just play Saturday?
Saturday, we were at the Citizens Fire Company No. 2 in Monterey City.
And that wasn't a block party?
It was not.
Oh, forget what I just said.
Were you possibly thinking of the Delano block party from 2 weeks earlier?
No, I thought you had 2 block parties in a row, actually.
Oh, no.
I just make this shit up as I go along online.
Oh, all right.
I don't really care.
But to answer your question, yes, it was a very successful gig. We got 4 more bookings out of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really awesome.
Great.
I love when I hear a band's out there playing and not only the place they're playing, but other parties outside of that were there and enjoy what you guys are doing.
Cool.
I did get to hear some of the footage. Jeff sent me some of the clips.
Cool.
Very cool.
Speaking of which, what's the wedding singer thing?
Well, you told me you're going to DJ weddings now.
Oh, right.
You're a sellout.
Oh, is
Love
that
you, Rob, and you're a
I
sellout.
thought you meant I was like Adam Sandler.
No, he has talent.
Should have saw that coming.
Came in locked, loaded.
Wow.
No, I'm just busting balls. No, Rob, fantastic bass player, fantastic singer. Super impressed for a 3-piece band. What you guys sound like, great image. He's got the light show dialed in. He's got the sound dialed in.
Mm-hmm. All automated. That's actually one of the things that I wanted to discuss a little bit.
We're going to have to discuss it quick. We're running out of time.
Oh, we are indeed. Well, what I wanted to say was, because I have a background in IT, I have no problem bringing modern technology into our show. Everything with the backing tracks that you heard, because we can't find a keyboard player because we can't find one. The lighting is all controlled. Everything is controlled by computer, and all of that computer control is done from a single foot switch that sits in front of me. So I hit a button, the tracks play, the lights go, everybody's presets change, just like that. Makes things very easy.
Awesome. So After Dark, got
After
a website, afterdark.com?
After Dark Band.
After Dark
Band.
Afterdark.band.com.
No, just band.
Afterdarkband.com.
Just that.
So if you get a chance, stop out and catch these guys live. Appreciate you coming on the show.
I appreciate you having me.
It's very entertaining. I
You know what
enjoyed
I
this
think we
episode.
should do? I think we should do a part 2. I think we should do a part 2.
Why would we do a part 2?
I think we should. Because I have a lot more to say.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a bunch of more stuff I have to say.
No. No. This is it.
Aw.
We end it this way.
Oh, well, it was fun.
It was fun. Hey, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. Rob, I thought you were going to say your last name.
Fesig.
Robb Fesig on Into the Mix.